Girl, they saw me when I was actively in that situation last year, losing my mind, crying myself to sleep. There's some people that are very two-faced that will be like, oh, I love you, and then behind the back, they're talking shit. And then you have to hide it in a good place if you live with your parents. And sometimes people aren't in the headspace to give you that. Hey! As you can see, I didn't shave today, but welcome back to my channel! My name's Dijito, or you could just call me DJ. I still haven't figured out the pronunciation. But honestly, today we're gonna be doing another like sit down chat type of shit because I've just been really retrospective this past couple weeks. Today though, we're gonna be talking more about friendship and learning how to be more, you know, stable and consistent in them while we're vlogging and, you know, just saying my random shit like as I do. We're gonna go eat at Olive Garden real quick and then we're gonna go stop in Barnes & Noble's because I need to go pick up a journal because I haven't journaled in a while because my last one is all done. And I need new energy because every time I open that old journal up, all I see is a bunch of shit about my situationship that I was in a year ago. And when I was losing my mind, crying every night. So I don't want to see that shit anymore. When I open my journal, I want to be in a new energy, my post-grad, unemployed, hopefully employed soon, energy. Yeah, as y'all know, like, I'm still applying to jobs. Tomorrow, I actually do have an interview, but we might cut that out. So yeah, let's go to Olive Garden. As you can see, we're already here. Sorry I didn't do a little intro while I was getting ready. Honestly, I just wasn't in the headspace to be talking, but now we are here and so let's go sit down before I start yapping because I'm trying to think of what I even want to yap about. So, just for one, thank you. Thank you. Wow, yes. As you can see, we got actually a good table today. Who would have thought? The only thing is I am right in front of the kitchen, but that's okay. It's a lot better than last time. The last time I was here, girl, I was sat right in the middle of the restaurant and I was over here trying to record a video for my shorts and that was not, I would not recommend that. That was embarrassing. I'm trying to see if I have a hair tie, but it's looking like it's in my other bag. Right. So anyway, I guess before I start yapping, this is the menu. As you can see. Hello. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? Oh, thank you. Let me hold that thought and choose what the fuck I want. Hold up. I think I'm gonna get the chicken parmesan this time because last time I got I made my own pasta because I was being cheese. Also, I'm able to order now too. That's it, yeah. We got some water. Yes. I think I low-key need friends because I've been thinking about during college. I have some like really close college friends. They're people I can go to when I need some help or guidance while also, you know, kikiing and saying stupid shit. You know, we have a good balance. Y'all, I've had like one glass of water today. Actually, I need to use the bathroom real quick. But let's go eat some breadsticks. Yes. Yeah, as I was saying, one thing I've been reflecting on is like during college, I've always been the type of person to focus more on quality over quantity for friends. Because for me, like, why would I want to be an acquaintance with someone that is just talking shit about me in the back? Like, why would I want that? And there was a lot of people like that at my college. We got some food. Let me show you. I've only been to Olive Garden like once recently, but I always like the salad personally. I know people like the soup more, but who's trying to eat soup when it's 91 degrees? But let's eat a breadstick. But yeah, I've been reflecting on this because I'm very thankful that the 3 to 4 college friends that I am still in touch with, I know I can go to them for advice. Like they've seen me like a boohoo cry type shit. Girl, they saw me when I was actively in that situation last year, losing my mind, crying myself to sleep. And they saw all that shit, so I'm trying to get this salad. We gotta toss this salad type shit. My nails are like too long for this shit. I feel like I'm playing the claw machine type shit. Girl, I don't know why I've been saying type shit so much. I think it's because someone I'm talking to says that shit so much. And I think it's funny, so I like it. I'm like, okay, we're getting y'all the angles. But because I've been able to talk with my friends like about more personal, emotional things, like we've created a bond where there's a two-way street. Like if we need advice, we're able to actually talk about it. If we need to cry, we're able to actually feel comfortable to do that. And not just my college friend, I also have one high school friend that I'm really close to as well, that I can do that with. But for me, I will always value a quality friendship where we're able to be direct in communication so we can work through conflicts while also being multidimensional with like other aspects. Yeah. Yo, apparently all the queers work at Olive Garden, you know. I swear there's a bunch of queers here. And one thing I noticed on social media is that people create these rules for like romance and platonic friendships, or if you don't answer a text in a certain amount of time, if you don't speak enough times, if you don't plan enough dates or hangouts, like there's always a problem. They say that you should like stop talking to them and make them chase. A good friendship will recognize them. Sometimes there'll be like ebbs and flows where somebody will initiate more and text more during a certain period because maybe the other person's going through something, but that doesn't mean they don't care. It just means they need someone to build that bridge. Obviously, if you see that's a problem where you're overextending yourself and they're not communicating with you, then like instead of making them chase you, I would advise communicating with them. Who would have thought? Like being direct and confronting them and be like, hey, like I don't like that I've been initiating all the dates or hangouts. Is there something you can do about it? And you know, the good friends will take that into account and then start, you know, initiating more, or talking more, or texting more, or whatever. Friends or romantic parties, whatever you're focusing on. But the key to like these quality friendships is that communication. And if you're noticing a problem within your romantic connection or your platonic friendships and you don't communicate it and you're expecting them to change, really you're just avoiding your own emotions. You're not actually dealing with how you're feeling and learning how to properly showcase them to somebody. And for me, what helps me live with myself, because there's obviously nuances to this where you'll have people that will expect you to overgive, gaslight you, be narcissistic. There's nuances to this, right? Or even be avoidant and ghost you for months and months and randomly pop up. For me, I will always be proud of myself for being direct in my communication and my needs, and whatever they do about them, why yes. The chicken parm is here. She's a little hot. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Let me show y'all her. I'm like, should I get the thumbnail? Okay, we got the thumbnail. But yeah, I feel like social media has created this narrative where you have to expect people to always be perfect and not have like conflicts in their own personal lives. Obviously, there's gonna be points in relationships and friendships where people are not gonna be able to give 50-50, and that's okay. As long as you're aware of how you're feeling about it, and then you communicate when you're not feeling good about it, and then you wait and observe and see how they react to once you directly communicate. Yeah, I'm sorry, my hair is getting on my nerves, girl. This is what happens when you let your bangs grow out and now they're halfway down your face. Right. I need to low-key get them done again. That's kind of where I'm at with them, and I've been reflecting on that because I was just asking my friends for some advice on some personal matters, you know, especially because, you know, sometimes certain dynamics can trigger my abandonment wounds. So I'm trying to learn how to like properly communicate about that and how to do that in a balanced way. Now, obviously, it takes two to tango type shit, you know? They have to match the energy, but I'm very appreciative that I have friends that allow me to go to them and ask for advice, and they're actually able to listen to me and give them their advice and their perspective. And I know it's not some toxic shit. They're not gonna be telling me to start screaming at someone, spam calling them, or doing some stupid shit. They're gonna like tell me I'm more balanced, like, okay, like, you don't know what's going on, so let's take a deep breath. And that's why they're good quality best friends. Honestly, I haven't eaten at all today. I drank like 2 cups of water, and that's about it. But yeah, that's why after this, we're gonna go to Barnes & Noble's, looking around a little bit, and get a journal, just so I can get something that keeps me more grounded. Because I realized recently, I feel like I don't have like the best systems on like staying internally regulated. And a journal helps me personally because it forces me to think about how I'm like actually feeling and confront what I'm avoiding. This water has been hitting. I've been really needed to drink some water. But yeah, that's one thing I'm really thankful for college, is meeting these people that are very genuine. Like, I will say my college, there were some fake ass bitches there. I'm not gonna lie. There's some people that are very two-faced that will be like, oh, I love you, and then behind the back, they're talking shit. I wonder if y'all are hearing all their communication. Oh, food hot. Y'all, this is hot as fuck. Personally, I like my food a little light. I just like it room temperature warm, a little cold, I'm not gonna lie. I like eating my food fast. I can't really eat my food fast when my tongue is burning. Those college friends that I'm talking about, we don't live near each other. Like, they're in different cities and states, or even different countries right now. So, but I'm still able to text them and ask when they're free, so we can schedule a call, or like if we need each other very quickly, like we're able to make time for each other, and we want to make time for each other. All I have to say, quality friends are so much better than having 10, 20, 30 friends. Now, I will say, like, it's okay to have some more low quality friendships. You know, those friends that you know are fun to go shake ass with at the club, but you're not gonna tell them your deepest, darkest secrets. I'm gonna be honest though, I don't even have those friends right now. I think that's one thing I'm trying to work on, is having more like less serious friendships, but I just prefer more in-depth relationships with people. I definitely needed to eat though, because this is definitely hitting. You would have thought like eating helps give you energy. Now let me say, I don't do this regularly. Usually I have at least 2 meals and a snack, so this is very unusual for me, but I just got a little distracted. My beard grows so fast. Yeah, but today I'm feeling very gay and non-binary, so I don't really mind the beard, but I can't really shave my face every day though, because my skin is so dry. I'm dead. I'm fucking this shit up. I forgot y'all were watching. My mom. I'm not gonna lie to you. My anxiety right now, she is screaming. So I've just been sitting here in silence, but I'll be back once I have something to say. Also, most of my friends don't live in the same city as me. I have like 2 or 3 friends here. Most of the time I'm a little bit of alone. As much as I like to do stuff alone, you know, sometimes it's nice to interact with somebody, you know. I feel like the only interaction with people I have is social media, but like in reality I'm just talking to the front screen of my phone. And then, you know, eventually y'all will see it, and eventually we can have a conversation about it in the comments, but in this moment it's just all my thoughts, and I'm just talking to myself, which is kind of funny when you think about it. I think this isn't a breadsticks, and I'm full of stuff. I'm gonna be that.
Here's your dessert.
Thank you, I appreciate it. She gave me some chocolates. Shout out to that. So this is what happens when you're nice to people. Who would have thought? I'm about to pay. I don't need a receipt. It's not that serious. I'm not gonna be returning anything here. Like, what am I about to do? Like regurgitate some food? Okay, let me eat these real quick. Let's do a taste test. It is. Oh, it's like a minty chocolate. Wait, I realized I never showed you. I can show you with this. If you're trying to build quality friendships, some advice I would give you is be intentional about the questions you ask. You know, like if you want to know someone more on a deeper level, you know, a deep emotional level, you have to be able to create space for that. Now, obviously, I'm not telling you to start asking about their trauma in the middle of a restaurant, but like, if y'all are just hanging out and you have something on your mind, you can test the waters and bring something up more surface level about how you're feeling, or how, you know, school has you, or your relationship has you, I don't know, your life has you feeling. And then seeing how things unfold from there. You know, the people who are open to those will usually ask follow-up questions, or like, how that impacts you, how are you feeling now, maybe even how they can support you. You gotta do it mutually as well. Like, it has to be a give and take. Like, you can't force someone to be emotional with you, but you can create a friendly environment for that to build. You know, obviously sometimes even after you have those conversations, something won't build naturally, and that's okay. At least you allowed yourself to experience some human connection. Oh, I just feel like I didn't show y'all again, so I'm sorry. Here's an up close of the rapper. I think it's about time we go to Barnes & Noble's and check out some of their journals. So we're gonna go drive there real quick. So let's go walk to our car and then drive to Barnes & Noble's. It's literally like right next to here. That's why I picked this spot. So I'll see y'all while I'm walking to my car. We're walking to the car, as you can imagine, because we are moving. But make sure when you're at a restaurant, make sure you clean up your shit, y'all. Like, if you're one of those people that don't put all your trash in a pile and put your plates together, that's a red flag for me. Anyways, I'm gonna drive to Barnes & Noble's real quick. It's literally like right over there. It's literally like right over there somewhere. So we'll be there in literally 3 seconds. We're here. I'm really just here for the journal, so I don't know if I'm gonna be looking around too much, but I guess we'll see the energy. I have been here recently with a friend. Honestly, we didn't really get to explore too much. Yeah, I will say I am obsessed with the Hunger Games person. I haven't read the new book or any of the books. I am up to date for sure. Right now I'm trying to find where the journals could be. Girl, where are the journals? Like, I'm definitely not in the right section. I feel like whenever I'm in stores, I kind of just wander with no thoughts. Like, quick question, do y'all have like a section for journals or anything?
Yes. So actually it's right behind you. Kind of on this side, there's more like a little bit cheaper journals.
Okay.
Depending on.
So we're gonna go to the cheap journals because no shit, I'm not spending too much money, but I think they said it was over here. Let's see what the tea is. Are these the journals? I think they are. What are we feeling? I'm like, we got, this is a little too white for me. I'm not gonna lie. When I'm journaling, I'm in my like deep thought process mood, and like I like more like dark colors for that personally. Wait, this one's kind of cute. I like this one. We're gonna keep her in mind. It's like a bumblebee. What else? We got some fungi. Girl, I don't know if I need some mushrooms while I'm journaling. I'm gonna feel like I'm writing in a Harry Potter book if I have this shit. No shit. And this compass, girl, are we finding the way to mental health? What are we looking for with this compass? I think I'm gonna get this one. I feel like this one will give me a sense of like, oh, like we're working towards something. You know, we're growing as a species. And yeah, because honestly, y'all, the inspo for this video is because I just finished my current journal. And that journal my friend gave me my sophomore year of college. And I've had it, it's from Korea, and I've had it since, but she has all that college energy on it, and I need something that has more bright. We're growing, we're mentally manifesting, you know, we're trying to be different people outside of education. So I think this is a cute little thing. Loki, let's see if we can find a pen so we can write here. Yeah. Okay, what pen are we feeling? What pen? I feel like these pens are so nostalgic for my high school study days when I'd color code everything, even though it was not helpful for studying. No shade. I think I want this one. I think so. Alright, let's buy this. That worker is very nice, but we secured the bag. I low-key want to see it through somewhere to sit so we can write our first page together. Let's just sit here. Why, yes. I don't know why it feels so awkward to talk here, but it's so hot in Texas. And I was sweating earlier because I was on the phone in like a parking lot and it was hot as fuck. Like I should have kept my AC on. I don't know why I did that. Unboxing. Let's unbox real quick. We got this. We got this journal. Let's open her up. This is her up close, you know. We got the bumblebee because it's giving life, you know. And that's what I think about for a journal. I think it's the opportunity to be honest with how you're feeling. And then you have to hide it in a good place if you live with your parents, type shit. I'm just gonna take a moment to actually journal some thoughts down that I have right now that I'm manifesting, actually. I'm gonna finish this journal entry and I'll be back in a second. I'm not gonna read it word for word, I'm not gonna lie, because I do try to keep my private life private from social media because some people are a little scary on here, no shade. But I'll just say this, the overall thing is to be intentional about checking in with yourself and reminding yourself that even in situations where things are out of your control, whether it's in a relationship or friendship where like, you know, somebody else part of the dynamic, remember all you can do is control how you react. And I think that is the most important part. Giving space when it's needed, giving grace when it's deserved, and allowing yourself to make the decisions that you can live with. So for me, being direct with communication with someone that I care about mean that I am expressing my emotions and how I want to be treated, and allowing that person to communicate and change their actions in the future in hopes so we can build a better dynamic, you know? Sometimes that takes time, which is the scary part for me because my abandonment wounds do scream when there's space and time. But I'm just gonna trust that whatever happens will happen, and I know that I did what I could do in whatever moments I needed to communicate. So yes, that's the general theme for today. All that to say, shout out to quality friendships and romantic partners that are able to work through conflicts and communicate. And obviously it's never going to be perfect, and that's okay, but the good connections will find a way to work through something because they care and want to continue talking to that person. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now, y'all. Let's go back to my car so we can say a good goodbye. Okay, why is my hair looking cute in this wind? Hold up. We're walking to my car, as you can imagine. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for coming on this little chat with me. I really enjoyed the last video where I was just talking about how I was feeling and Chili's. So I wanted to do another video since the last video was, you know, the gaming video. Let me know if you want more of these, like sit down, we chat about life and reflect on our emotional well-being while we're out and about. Because I actually really do enjoy these vlogs because this is how I am. I'm very intentional about how I'm staying in tune with myself and how I interact with other people. And so hopefully this gives somebody some insights about how somebody else may think about friendships, romantic partners, and just direct communication. And I think when you come from environments like mine, you know, I was in the foster care system and I grew up in a family that wasn't very good with emotions. So I really had to be intentional within therapy on learning how to directly communicate and how to feel my emotions, and then learn how to process those emotions and then directly communicate them. Yeah, I feel like I'm in a place where I'm able to do that pretty consistently. Obviously, we all slip up naturally, but I think everyone deserves some grace before you cut someone off, unless they're being abruptly toxic, you know, SA, physical or emotional abuse. Like those are the extremes. So if you're in an extreme situation like that, girl, communication is not going to help. Okay, you need to communicate with yourself and realize the one thing you can control is leaving the situation. So obviously that was the one nuance I didn't talk about, so let me just be clear about my stance on that. But that's where I'm at. Don't listen to that all or nothing social media advice where they tell you, girl, if they're not texting you every 3 minutes, drop them. Girl, that's not the real world, girl. Yes, it may take 10 seconds to reply to someone. It still takes emotional bandwidth, especially if someone cares for you. They usually want to give you a good quality response, and sometimes people aren't in the headspace to give you that. That doesn't mean they should be going a week without texting you, girl. You know, if it's a romantic thing. If it's a friendship thing, it's a bit different. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Trust!